Kia ora, welcome to Saturday the 18th of November 2023. Morning ramble's a bit late this morning, apologies, I had to get up and go and do some stuff. So it's like early afternoon, very early afternoon, and just arrived back and we're just unloading things and what have you, as it does. And yeah, I know I missed a couple of days of rambles, again apologies for that, just 2 really insane days and I just really couldn't get my act together basically. So if there are gaps like that, I've had longer gaps and rambles. It's just in this case I meant to be contiguous and even if I didn't have a lot to say, but it just bad days. So it is what it is. Today, we've got a lot going on this weekend. We've got a lot of people coming around tomorrow, have a look at the homestead and have what we call a get shit done day, GSD day. We don't have too much to do really, it's just more of a visiting people's homesteads and helping out with small projects and things that they may have and just generally getting together. And we're just the first taxi off the rank, so just had to race out and grab some bits and pieces for that. And so tomorrow will be fairly busy. I'll be cooking and getting some stuff ready to go. We have a few projects in mind, small projects in mind that we'll just kind of potter around with, but we're early days, so compared to a lot of more established homesteads, we don't have a lot really going on that's like super urgent at this moment in time. So I guess of late or of recent, a lot of introspection, and I've talked about time and time management and how to handle it or not handle it in my case, and I'm kind of in that place again, and I circle around with these sorts of things and iterate and go through moments of manic activity and then pauses and then back into it again. So kind of a degree of introspection at the moment in terms of what's next steps, where we go from here, and things that I've got to prioritize and put a little more attention and focus into, and really how I'm going to do that. Work is getting pretty crazy busy, so that is definitely the primary focus. And then we have other commitments from our karaoke and stuff. On Fridays and Saturdays and Saturday evenings and Wednesdays we do a kind of a casual thing, so it's not quite so big a deal. But I'm also picking up Tuesdays after Thanksgiving in another venue, so we're going to see how that works out. So I have a smaller rig for that, which we've set up and trialled, and it sounds pretty good. So I'm looking forward to trying that out. It's a little more portable. But from an introspection perspective, these are things that are, we've committed or are committed to doing because we have to do them. Dawn has a new job, so that's another thing that has to happen. And I'm kind of looking at what to do with the time outside that, because there's still livestock commitments. We have the dogs. They definitely have to get out and do their activities and get that attention and be loved as they deserve to be, and so we're balancing for that. And we have winter coming up, so there's some winterization tasks that need to be dealt with as well. We've already started getting in, or planning to get in anyway, haven't actually gotten it yet, but planning to get a little more kerosene stockpiled for winter, because we have kerosene heaters that we can use to heat up the respective cabins and sheds and things as we happen to be using them. And they're much more efficient, much more effective than pretty much anything else. But you'll burn through kerosene, so we need to make sure that all our stores are in place for that. Today I refilled the propane tanks today. I'm looking at probably picking up another couple of propane tanks, so that's another couple of $100 there, just to make sure that we've got spares on spares. Mainly because we have 3 propane tanks that we cycle through, plus a smaller one for the grill, for the gas grill anyway. But there have been times when we've kind of left it a little late in the piece, and kind of living off the last propane tank, and with everything going, this might not last too long. So I don't really want to leave those for to the last minute as well. So all these little things stack up. Like going out today, I actually left reasonably early. Kind of got there relatively early, and it wasn't crazy Black Friday sales coming up and all the rest of it. People getting ready to pick up all their stuff for Turkey Day next week and all these things. So I got there and it was relatively quiet, of course. But it still takes 30 plus minutes of driving to get there to the place that I needed to go, and then getting all the necessaries. And so by the time I actually got home again, it was getting close to 1 o'clock from leaving at about 9. So that's 4 hours. A good chunk of that driving, and the rest of it basically roaming around, picking up the things that need to be picked up, and then dealing with people in queues and all that stuff. So, and then unpacking, and that added to the time as well. So you see where I'm going with this. Hopefully you can see where I'm going with this. Time is fleeting. Madness takes its toll. Excuse me, Rocky Horror. So I'm kind of in that mulling over, and I don't quite know how I'm going to do this, but mulling over, planning out. I hate that word plan, but at least frameworking. Those days that I don't have dedicated work commitments and stuff, and maybe getting a little more hard on the amount of time that we're spending outside doing other stuff, because while we love our friends and love spending time with them, and we get plenty of time with them, we have to draw that balance between getting stuff done and interacting with other people that we like to spend time with. So it's a bit of a juggling act, and it just can't be helped until the day that I retire, but that's still ages away. So anyhow, in introspection, I'll probably go more on this as I kind of think through it. But at the moment, I'm kind of thinking I have to frame my time, and I have to get those small projects at least penciled in, and start checking off, much like I kind of do at work, but checking off these things as they kind of proceeded through and been processed and done. Otherwise, I'm going to end up with a whole bunch of regret at the end of it, thinking, oh, darn, I should have done this earlier, and not enough time to get things done, which is never a good place to be. So that's the introspection for today. I'm going to go have a cup of coffee and post this video up. I hope you all have a great Saturday, and ramble again soon. Take care. Bye.